Hello, everyone. This week's speech, I'd like to discuss the effects and the consequences associated with driving under the influence of alcohol. I find it fitting that with the holiday seasons coming up, that this would be an appropriate topic to discuss with the group. So, driving under the influence of an intoxicating beverage and its impact is what I'm going to focus on. What is DUI? The acronym DUI means driving under the influence and is affiliated with the acronym DWI, which means driving while impaired. These terms refer to any and all offenses involving the operation of a vehicle by persons under the influence of alcohol. Just to give you a comparison, under the age of 18, the blood alcohol content legally is 0.02. Over the age of 18, it's 0.08. And commercial drivers licensed operators is 0.04. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. As police officers and lawmakers, we began to get tougher on DWI laws. MAD was founded in 1980 and forever changed this area of law enforcement. The founder of MAD was a woman whose 13-year-old daughter was killed in an automobile accident by a drunk driver who had 3 previous convictions. Sadly, he was out on bail after he had been involved in a hit-and-run accident just 2 days before the crash that killed her daughter. Alcohol is a substance that reduces the function of the brain, impairing thinking, reasoning, and muscle coordination. All these abilities are essential to operating a vehicle safely. As alcohol levels rise in a person's system, the negative effects on the central nervous system increase. Alcohol is absorbed directly through the walls of the stomach and the small intestine. Then it passes into the bloodstream where it accumulates until it metabolized by the liver. Alcohol levels are measured by weight of alcohol in certain volumes of blood. This is called blood alcohol content. Alcohol concentration of BAC. At a BAC of 0.8 grams of alcohol per deciliter of blood, crash risk increases exponentially. Because of this risk, it's illegal in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico to drive with a BAC of 0.08 or higher. However, even a small amount of alcohol can affect driving ability. In 2017, there were 1,837 people killed in alcohol-related crashes where drivers had lower blood alcohol levels between 0.01 and 0.07 deciliters. BAC is measured within a breathalyzer, a device that measures the amount of blood alcohol in a driver's breath, or by blood test. We like to compare things in police work. We use what's called crash crime clock. Just to give you an example, 1 murder every 30 minutes and 50 seconds, 1 violent crime every 24 seconds, 1 crime against property every 4.1 seconds, 1 burglary every 22 seconds. As compared to crash data, there's 1 fatality every 14 minutes, 1 person injured every 13 seconds, 1 property damage crash every 7 seconds, 1 law enforcement reported crash every 5 seconds. So as you can see, there's quite a disparity there. As far as arrests go, every hour, there's 167 DUI arrests, approximately, 51 aggravated assault arrests, and 30 violent crimes arrests, 14 robbery arrests, and 2 murder arrests. Thinking about having a drink and driving, a draft beer could cost you more than $3.50 if you don't give your keys to somebody else. Just to break down the cost of what it costs if you're charged with a DUI, towing fees could be $110. Your attorney could be $3,500 or more. A fine of $500, an alcohol education cost that's $350, court fees $750, an insurance surcharge of $1,500, $1,000 to have your license reinstated, as we in the profession like to call it the $7,000 drink, because that's what it's going to cost you if you're arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. The impacts could be on your career, personal life, embarrassment to family and friends, just to name a few. So the police, what do? The general deterrence is based on the perception that if you drink and drive, you will be arrested. Public fear. If enough violators come to believe that there is a good chance of being arrested sooner or later if they drive under the influence, someone will stop drinking or consume far less amounts of alcohol. That's the hopes. So in conclusion, I would just like to say that every day, approximately 30 people in the United States die in drunk driving related crashes. That's one person every 48 minutes. These deaths have fallen by a third in the last 3 decades. However, drunk driving crashes claim more than 10,000 lives per year. In 2010, the most recent year for which cost data is available, these deaths and damages alone have contributed to the cost of $44 billion within that year. So it's quite an impact on your life. It's quite an impact on your family's life. It's an impact on society. So you booze, you cruise, you lose. Thank you.